You know, whenever I have a bad day at the office, I look to AEW to cheer me up. Not because I have my Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho figures, but because my new Cody figure from Walmart or RingsideCollectibles.com can smash them both. Get out of here. Get to Walmart. Pick them up from Jazzwares. In September of 2005, the WWE is officially going to part ways with Mark Capone, who we know as Muhammad Hassan. We've covered this in long form, and he actually popped up a little bit last year. You know, I don't guess we have to revisit the whole thing here, but it is worth asking. Is this one of those Ultimate Warrior type situations where we just reference with the DVD where, I wish we had that one back? Was it the whole character or just that one angle with the sensitivities of what happened in London with the terroristic bombings and things like that? I mean, the character had heat, and I guess we should argue, or maybe at least discuss some other time, perhaps, whether or not characters like that should exist, or maybe you have strong feelings right now.
I think that, look, it wasn't anything that Mark did or even that the character did. It was bad timing, and It was a very controversial character that in real life, something very similar with those characters happened in real life that was terrible. And to continue on, you could not continue on. And that was just an unfortunate incident where life imitated art, and you couldn't continue on in good taste. So the decision was made that we had to change something. And that changing of something was with Mark, and people identified him as this character and just thought that let's give it a rest for a while, and maybe down the road there may be something and a way to bring him back. But I also think that Mark's psyche was such that once he was done, that maybe there wasn't anything or any time to come back.
I want to ask, because I'm really genuinely curious. Do you think, I guess there's two schools of thought here, two different approaches. Do you think that WWE programming should be an escape from real life and just this fantasy land where you sort of immerse yourself in these silly over the top characters and stories? Or do you think that the product should be more reflective of what's really happening in the real world? Because we've seen a little bit of both. We've seen, you know, Sergeant Slaughter becoming the Iraqi sympathizer. We've seen Muhammad Hassan, and I know we don't talk about current stuff, but a lot of people thought, man, these Retribution guys look kind of familiar. So some of the folks might think, well, I kind of like when they have an edge of realism and it feels like something that's topical, that's happening in our present society. But other folks really like the fantastical silliness of, well, none of this would ever really happen, and that's what makes it so fun. Do you think it should be an escape or sort of mirror real life?
I think it's a combination of both. And I think that sometimes an escape of fiction mirroring real life that people can identify with is it's what entertainment does. So you take a television show like 24, which was normally all about terrorists and what have you. A 24-hour day in the life of Jack Bauer. That's traditionally what entertainment has been since day one. World War I, World War II movies, they mirror real life, and they make heels and baby faces all throughout the television shows. The fuck is that?
What's in your house?
Yeah, I know. See, that's the kind of shit that happens around here. Shit just starts happening. But entertainment, that's what entertainment is. And that's what we try to do. But I think that for the most part, it's an escape. I think that when they tune in to our programming, I would like for them to be able to escape the real world shit going on.
Let's talk a little bit about, are you all right?
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Are you pressing buttons?
I did. Sorry.
It's all somebody else's fault, but you're doing it. I love this so much.
Hey, well, motherfucker.
Why don't you go outside and yell at the clouds like Grandpa Simpson?
Because I got people painting outside, and then they'll think I'm talking to them, and then they'll yell back at me, and I won't understand them.
Why won't you understand them?
No hablo inglés.
You don't speak English?
See?
Okay. Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.